So stupid. Alright, oh, there we go. I think I'm on. Can't tell, of course. But I might be. But I am saving for auto recovery, so there's that. And there I am. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? I am, my name is Mike Milo. Um, hey, what's up, Sam? I've been in the television animation industry for, gee, I don't know. Oh, what happened? Oh, wait, hold on. Pause. I've been in the business for 30 years, worked on a lot of TV shows over the decades. And yes, it is decades. And I'm going to animate for whoever decides to stay and show up today. Um, just animating this little spinny cloud thing, like a twister. And then, there, see, that works nicely. The fart forgetting! Now I gotta go back and I gotta add like all the stuff, like, his body and blurry double eye sort of stuff. Um, but yeah, this is like, they call these smears. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. Sometimes they call it a blur, but whoops, no, hold on, don't do that. 100%, and I gotta turn it down, and then give him like a double. It's like kind of trippy. He gets like double noses. Oh, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have to clean this up anyway, but I'm just getting an idea of what it's gonna look like. This is his mouth. It's all smeared. I only probably have to do a couple of frames of this, and then it will cycle. What? Um, but yeah. It's alright, so now I need... Hey, what's up, Doug? How you doing? Yeah. Yep, a twister following an atomic fart. That's exactly what I'm drawing today. And then, well, we'll probably get a little further than that. This is going to take me a couple of minutes. And then I'll do some... this guy's got to run out and off frame, and then he stops, and then the man grabs him. So there'll be a little bit more. And then we go outside. Then I enter into like the last two scenes, which I'm quite excited about, honestly. I was looking forward to this all week because I want to finish this film. How about we do this? I want to finish it so I can do another one because I like doing films. It's fun. But anyway, let's see now. I gotta make him. So you might have seen this kind of a blur effect with Tasmanian Devil when he spins around, because that's one of the places that they use this significantly. And it's really just a series of weird drawings, and then when you cycle them, in other words, you play them over and over again, it feels like it's undulating and moving. And I know this looks weird now because it's just one drawing, but bear with me for a couple of minutes and I think you'll see that it takes shape. All right, let's do that. Now let's do another one. And the number one thing that you got to do when you do one of these is just make sure that the drawings aren't in the same place. It can just be whatever weird stuff you want, honestly. I feel like I could smear his nose here. See? And then when you play it back, so you really have to make sure the eyes aren't in the same place. Like that one I just put in the same place, because you want it to feel like it's moving in motion. And that's what I'm trying to do. You can even have it like fall out, be different sizes, doesn't matter. I used to have to do this a lot because I worked on the show Tasmania, and so there was a lot of work to, I animated stuff for them, and so I was always doing, Taz, that's how he gets around. He doesn't really walk. He's always moving like that. So we had to do a lot of his little tornadoes. I might even be able to just turn this black and not clean it up, to be honest. But we'll see what happens. Once you get it, it works pretty well. And somebody's going to ask me eventually why I'm drawing in red. And that is a holdover from classic animators that, traditional drawing. But we used to draw with colored pencils, because the colored pencil wouldn't Xerox or photostat, and so you could. All right, let's see. And then you could duplicate it and not see the underline and clean it up directly on it. Hey, what's up, Anti-Modus? How you doing? Nice to see you. I Am Some is here. I like it. Hey, I Am Some. How you doing, man? Good to see you. All right, now how about we make like another one, and maybe. So I do want it to feel like it's twisting. Yeah, well, no, not only non-photo blue, also red. Like we used to use these things called color erase pencils, Prismacolors. They're called Prismacolor now, but the brand name used to be Color Erase. I don't know if I can actually. I don't think I can get that to focus. But anyway, you can buy them on Amazon, but they're color erase. And in other words, if you've ever used a colored pencil, most colored pencils do not erase very well. And so they invented this kind of colored pencil that would do that. And yes, we did use non-photo blue, but the problem with non-photo blue is that sometimes you do want to see your roughs, and that would be impossible if you Xeroxed something with non-photo blue. So let's see. All right, so that was always a problem, and so what you would have to do, it's kind of a crazy thing, you had to take yellow acetate, put it over each blue drawing, and then Xerox it. And when you Xeroxed it, the blue plus the yellow would make it feel gray, and then you could actually see it. So that just got to be too complicated. So we stopped it. Why am I buffering? I don't know. It's the Twitch gods, they hate me. Yeah, non-photo blue. I already answered that question. Anyway, so I have probably one more drawing, and then I'm probably good. Add some maybe a little hand blur in there. The idea is that it should never look the same each frame. Did this so many years ago. Now I'm having a blueprint machine flashback. Yeah, exactly. Everything was so different before computers. It really was. I mean, you know, like I said, we used to have to do that. And then little things like, now if I want to flip something or flop it, which I'm definitely going to do here so that I can get more drawings out of it. Um, but you used to have to again take the drawing and you'd Xerox it. I mean, if before the Xerox machine existed, which is like the 50s, you used to do what was called a photostat, which is actually a camera, and you would take an actual picture of it, and that was how they copied things. But you used to be able to Xerox stuff, at least when I was coming up, and the Xerox would always be like if you wanted to flop something, you would have to Xerox it onto acetate. Take the acetate, and acetate is clear plastic. If you're not familiar with it, they use it. They used to use it to create animation cells. So then you would be able to flip it over and then take a picture of it, so it would be backwards. But that was how you had to do um, any of that stuff. All right, so now watch this. Now I'm gonna I'm gonna copy these. Well, actually, first things first. Let's uh, let's put it in its own symbol. Tornado. Okay, now let's get rid of this and clear keyframe. All right, so now, all right, so yeah, now I've got. Wait, why is it doing that? There. Yeah, that works. Now, if I take this and copy and then reverse them, it'll be longer, but I probably should clean this up first. So how about we do that really quick? What do you think? I think so. Okay, let's do that, Mike. That's a great idea. You're so smart, Mike. I'm in a good mood this morning. Went out last night, saw a friend of mine in a band. It was great. I love live music. Um, so were blueprints blue so that you couldn't copy them? Yes, actually. Blueprints were blue as far as I know. It was only blue to the ammonia. I always was under the impression that it was because you couldn't copy them because they were originals. But maybe I'm wrong. That's interesting. Food for thought. Somebody ask Google. I'll bet there's an answer. Never fails. All right. You know what I think I'm gonna do though? Make this a little easier on me. I'm gonna do the eyes on a separate layer so that when I that's weird. So that I can color them a little easier. Yeah, actually, you know, now that I think of it, it'd be funnier if his mouth was open the whole time. And it's like, ah! Whoa, hey, cut that out. Hold on. Ah, your pooch looks like he's being put through a blender. Yeah, well, he kind of is. He's farting so profusely that it's spinning him around in circles. So in a way, he is. Nothing but high quality entertainment here, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing but high quality entertainment. The nice thing about these blurs is that I don't necessarily have to color everything perfectly because it doesn't matter because it's all just a big blur and you're not meant to see them individually, you're just meant to see them as a collective blur. So it really doesn't matter. Sometimes what you do need to do is have at least a couple of drawings feel like they're really there, like it's a little more of a solid drawing rather than just a blur, because that tends to solidify the blur a little bit better. Kind of trippy. But watch any Bugs Bunny cartoon, and you'll see that this is exactly how they do these. Have you ever seen, or Mickey Mouse, or really any of them? You ever see any of them spin around? There's one uh, Mickey Mouse cartoon called, I think it's called Lonesome Ghosts, where Mickey and Donald play. They're ghost hunters. It's kind of like the precursor to Ghostbusters, and they they end up seeing these crazy ghosts that cause all kinds of trouble and won't leave this place. And it's one of my favorite Mickey Mouse cartoons. But there's a part where they hear a noise in the closet. They go out of they go to the closet to open it, and when they open it, all of the three ghosts come out on on surfboards and surf around them, all three of them, and spin them around, and it goes into one of these kind of blur drawings. It was one of the first bits of animation I ever watched frame by frame, and I learned in largely how to do this exact thing, doing that, watching that. Hey, what's up, Bat Monkey? How you doing, man? Yeah. Well, you know what? It's not just that. Honestly, it's that this is still the same section of that thing. So I don't really have. It just takes me so long to do this stuff. It's really not that everything I do is about farts. It's just that was the theme of this story, and it just takes forever. Oh well, and then there's the Bat Monkey thing where he said I should make a unicorn farting. So there was that. So yeah. Well, all right, fair enough. They are all about farts. They did another one with my character, Carbonate, where he farted. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm obsessed with farts. And interestingly enough, so I recovering from heart surgery, and so as a result of that, the doctor has told me um, that I should watch what I eat and I should be more vegetarian. And so I haven't been eating steak at all. And so yesterday at the commissary, I got tri-tip. I don't know if anybody's familiar with tri-tip. They don't really have it outside the Southwest. I don't think, like, we never had it in Jersey, but it's really a tasty. It's kind of like the butt, honestly. It's like rump roast sort of, but it's very tender. Anyway, so I had some at the commissary, and oh man, let me tell you something. I was really seriously farting. It gave me the wind something fierce. All right. Alright, so now let's do one more underneath. You know what I could do? I'll do that after. Let's get these drawings done. Could I just darken them in and make them black? Would that work? I don't think so. It might though. It might actually. Maybe we'll just do that because I really like to just get going. Be done with this part. I'm gonna get back to the character animation. Come on, come on, you can do it. Let's see. Mike, how do you determine how many frames for something like a twister? Um, well, you know, you really do it by eye. I mean, for something like a twister, if you don't do enough frames, it's not gonna feel. It's not gonna feel. You're gonna notice the variation in the. You're gonna notice like the individual things, and it will your eye will pick up the pattern quicker. So you have to have at least like 5 or 6 frames, and so that you don't see it, and that actually works fine, really. If I add color to that, that'd probably be just fine on its own. So I may just go with that, so that I don't have to waste all your guys' time with my drawing stuff. Whoa, what happened there? That was there too. You notice that? That's like some kind of a graphics card bug or I don't know what that is, but don't love it. Gotta tell you, don't love it. Oh wait, hold it. You know what I do need? He does need. Wait, did I? Oh, I did get rid of the eyes. All right, hold on. I was gonna do them separately, but now that I'm just gonna leave them, doesn't matter. This one doesn't have very much to it. I could spend a lot of time cleaning this up and making it nice, but unless you watch this frame by frame, I'm not entirely sure that you'd really notice it. Because when you see when I color this, I'm really just going to use like all of his colors, but in blurs too. Every once in a while I make like a fully recognizable thing. Let's see. Alright, so let's see what happens. Why is it doing that? Oh, because it's set to play once, I think. Yeah, play once, loop. Whoa, what happened there? Wait a minute, what happened? Oh, that's why. Wait, X. Cut, paste. Look at that. That's so irritating. I really need a new computer. Yeah, see, that works. It definitely works. All right. So let's color him in a little bit. Do it on another layer so that it's clearer. And wait, is that his colors? It's this and this, right? What colors are he? Are he? I didn't realize. Yeah, that's his blue. All right, blue and gray. Okay. All right. Sorry. Man, it's cold and it's hot here. like raining, but I'm sweating. All right. You know what? I don't even need to do this. All I need. Actually, I do. Can you see it turning? Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Um, Hold on. Let me just finish this color part here. But yes, you can definitely see it turning. That's what I'm here for. We just because otherwise this part's gonna hold while the other part moves, and it's gonna look weird. So that's why I'm saying hold on. Okay, so here it is turning around. Not in color yet. Why is it? That's funny. It's like a weird glitch in it. Like, is this frame the same as this frame? No. So why is it? It's doing like a weird pause thing. See it? Dick, 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 dick. Not entirely sure why it's doing that. Um. Hey, what's up, Samantha? How are you? And RT Leanna, hi. How are you? Thank you for coming and watching me animate stuff. I appreciate it probably more than you know. I'm not entirely sure why this cycle's not working right. Oops. Just a quick run through. See, it doesn't even have to be in perfect color, honestly. Just you need actually variation of color in order to make it look like there's stuff moving. Is that? Yeah, it is. All right. So, I wish I could get a bigger brush than this. Whoa, hey! Sure, that graphic had nothing to do with your Hackintosh. Yeah, it probably does. I need to get a new computer. I really, really do. But I don't want to spend $3,000 on a stupid Mac. I hate those people. I hate them simply because they want me to spend 3,600 on a decent computer when I can get it on a PC for 1,200. But I like the Mac interface and I would prefer to use it. I really hate Windows 10. So I really don't have much of a choice. So I'll go the Hackintosh route. I might have to just do another Hackintosh. That may be what's going to happen. Because I do like, I mean, it worked. It worked really well for a while. But, you know, this is an older version of the operating system too. So there's that. that would cause problems as well. I don't know. Not really sure what I'm going to do yet. But yes, you are probably right. It is my Hackintosh and not Adobe Animate. Alright, just a couple more. I got one more drawing to do, or clean up, color, whatever. And then we'll see how that goes. Oh! How do you like that? That's where the glitch was. There was two of them. How did I not see that? I don't know. What's up, Vicky? How you doing? What am I doing? All I want to do is this. There. Alright. So that's actually going to work nicely. Because now it's not going to do what I didn't want it to do. But I did miss his little puff on his head. So let's go back to his color, which is this. Let's fill this in. Alright. Why am I doing that? Hey, what's up, Cartoons? How you doing? And yet I'm off. What is that? Why is it that Twitch hates me? And I'm off. Thanks, Twitch. Hate you too. I've got everything set that way too. What the hell happened? Maybe it's just me. It's my ISP. I don't know. All right. Let's see. Here's his. Oh yeah, he's got his bow tie too. I didn't think about that. Let's all right. It's fine, huh? Thanks, Brandon. I don't know. It was doing the little thing for me, the buffering thing. I'm not sure what was going on with that, but maybe it's just me. I think it's probably that my ISP just doesn't, or you know, doesn't like that I stream. That's honestly what I wonder. I was like, yeah, let's mess with him. All right, so we're getting there. So we got to do some mouth, because that's the color inside his mouth. I think you'll be surprised. This does actually work. Yes, I could probably make it better. And I could spend all the time messing with it and whatnot, but I just don't care that much. I mean, I do care, but I need some of these though on that first one. I don't have any black lines. All right. Let's see. Do some paint behind here. You know what I could do also is, hold on. Let's go back out and show the background, because now I can kind of see what it's really going to look like. And how it's not going to look good. Or if it is, or whatever. The first one's black outline covers, but the other they're not. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, well that's, yeah, I just fixed that, I think. Then I'll go through and do some of these blurs. This one should be behind. Alright. Alright, I need a couple of eyes there, because I got rid of them. Oh, and I need some red mouth on this one too. Some red mouth here. Alright. So let's see. Yeah, that works. Oh, you know what else I need? He has like pink pads on his feet. So let's I'm just gonna get another frame here. F6, and I'll get all those empty keyframes there. Alright. Just about. This should be the last one. Yep. Now, for a little added extra stuff, I could probably spin this backwards too. Yeah, like, watch. If I copy this, copy frames, then I paste frames, then I reverse these frames. Now the animation should be a little longer. Yep, that works. Alright. Now, to add it in a little bit more, I can rotate this a little bit and just kind of break it up a little bit. Make one a little thinner. There. Whoa, that didn't work. Oh, you know what the problem is? That's what I was doing wrong. I wanted to do this. Flop them. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, I know why. Because it's double. There we go. Yep, that works. All right. So now, go back out here. And let's put all of these in their own symbol. Tornado 2. I don't really care what it's called. Doesn't really matter to me. Alright. Alright. Now, I think what I really want, though, is this needs to be bigger. Whoa, whoa. Oh, but save for auto recovery. Get your new, cheaper used mat. Wow. Oh, Guardian. Yeah, you know what? I saw that, Karen, that he was doing that. He said he was, and I think it was him that said that he went there and there was like 20 minutes of ads and trailers before we even got to watch the film. Now, let's turn down the opacity on this, and then that way you can see everything a little bit better, but it's still there. Let's see. Oh, and what's going on here? Hold on. Oh, this is probably set to play once again. Play once. There we go. Loop. Why is it? No. Is that really the way it looks? I don't know. That doesn't. I don't like that. It doesn't work at all. All right, here, let's do this. It's because this is the difference between ones and twos. Now it's on ones. Yeah, that works a lot better. It just didn't work on. Yep, that works a lot better. All right, so now one last thing. He's got to have. He's got to have like an overlay of like a spinning fart cloud. So, yeah. Yes, it's all about the farts. But I need a color that I can see everything. You know what? Let's try that. No, can't really do that. I gotta get one at least so I can see. Alright, there. Now I can hide these, I believe. And just need there. And then we'll do a couple more, but let's save for. You know what? Actually, let's actually save. I always do that. Hey Milo Works, check out what I animated. Let's see. Mike looks like he's in the zone. I am in the zone. I'm just trying to, let's see. What did you animate? Haha, yeah, that's cool, man. That's actually really cool. I like it. Red about blue. Translucent paper hat with a drawing was laid on special paper that turns blue when exposed, and when the drawing blocked the light, it remained white. Ah, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Samantha. I appreciate that. It's all about the fart cloud. Yep, that's it. That's the quote. Well, it is really in a lot of ways. It's all about the fart cloud. Gotta get it right. Because everyone knows what a fart cloud looks like, see? All right. I think we're. What is that? That's the first time I've ever seen that. I did too many drawings, I guess. I don't know. All right, so now gotta give it a little bit of like thickness, so there's something that make it feel like it's moving. All right, so now I'll do one here, do one here, do one here, do one here, and just essentially go in between each one of these. I'm not positive this is gonna work, to be quite honest. I hate doing effect animation, but wait, actually that should be backwards, shouldn't it? It should be like that. But you know what? You gotta do it. Don't make a fart cloud film if you're not willing to draw the fart cloud. All right. Let's see. How does that look? Yeah, it looks like it's moving. It does actually. Although this one doesn't. Let's see. Let's just do another one. I think I put all the lines in the wrong place here. All right. That's my problem. I can't tell the difference between each frame. There. But I think that this is going to make it feel like it's going backwards again, which is not the intent. But let's see. Let's do a. Oh wait, no. This is what I want. Flash whip, fart, cloud, spin. All right. Now, let's clear this and make this go. Now, obviously, I have to fix this. Still have to color it and everything, but let's see if it works. Yeah, kind of works. Kind of works. All right. Well, let's clean it up now. Oh wait, no, it needs to be fart cloud color because I don't know. Let's also make this be transparent. So blueprint is in fact a copy itself. Interesting. Because you know I'm all about that fart. That's funny. Fart Cloud Spin sounds like a brand, oh, a band name. The Fart Cloud Spinners. Yeah, actually. Actually, it does. All right. Let's get a little more detailed here. And maybe not have the line be so thick. Try and give it a little more character. I might have to do another one of these. I think 3 isn't enough. But I might be wrong. Let's find out together, shall we? Yeah, I'm not the best at this kind of animation. Some people, though, man, I have a couple of friends that did, effects in, like the Disney films and stuff. man, and you like watch like they animate, like characters falling in water, and you just watch how the beautiful the drawing is, because that's one of the things, like they stylize the drawing and use shapes just like you're supposed to when you animate, and they did, I mean, it's just some beautiful stuff. The drawings themselves are beautiful. All right, what's interesting about the blueprints. Horrible new fidget toy. Yeah, what's that old thing with the fidget toys now? Everybody's got fidget toys. I have a friend that he might be watching today, and he got himself a fidget toy. And they just outlawed them in schools, I think. I guess that's like a new thing. I'm fidgety, but I don't want to. I don't want a little spinny thing. All right, just about done. We'll get back to the actual animation kind of thing. If you're just joining us, we're making a cartoon about a dog and a cat, two cats and a dog, and the cats get back at the dog after he eats their food that they were begging for. Hmm. Okay. Oh wow, there's a big gap there. There we go. That's one of the things I love about Flash Animate, that you can, it fills in holes like the gaps. Ooh, it's 1:53. So we've been at it for just about 1 hour. 2 hours to go, ladies and gentlemen. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do something else with this too, which is all right. Let's see, what color is that? That's this color. I gotta hide my inability to draw fart clouds well. That actually works. Um, paint normal. Now I gotta go back in and add some more. So it feels a little more cloudy. And I could probably add a couple more clouds like going around, and it'll probably work. Circle of life. Is that what that's what those things are called? Circle of life? I guess because there's so many ADD people in the world. They're doing these things? I mean, what's the goal? Because you're just too fidgety, so you need to chill out, I guess. This reminds me of, I worked on a show called Chowder, and He had a like a little pet called Kimchi. That's what this reminds me of, because Kimchi was basically a little fart, which is kind of funny. All right, we're just about there. All right, let's see. Yeah, that works. I'll take it. How about this? Those twos look better? Yeah, maybe. Nope. Does not look better. Didn't really look that great at to begin with. How a toy comes out and then it gets super, then schools out a lot. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's true, actually. Oh, you like chowder? Yeah. Oh, stretch. Yeah. Okay. Um. All right. So, let's see. How can we mask that I don't like this? Whoa. Alright, so let's start this one on 2, so that it's not the same. Let's do this one, start this one on 3, so it's not the same. And it needs a couple more in-betweens. It really does. Alright, let's do it. Come on. You know we gotta. But it's gonna be... Alright, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. No, I can't do that. Well, I could erase... I could get rid of all the color. I wish you could grab all color. Alright, so, you know what I need? A-R-T. Oh yeah, I did this one too, didn't I? Oh, it's just one drawing. There's a lot of farting things. Fart cloud spin. This is what I wanted. Yeah. Alright. So I'm getting rid of the color here because in order to in between it, I need to see the lines, and I can't see the lines with the color. I was a little too optimistic with what I could get away with, I guess. Alright, so let's see. That's just in between this. It's kind of hard to do. I'm not sure where the line should go. I guess right there. You don't have to worry so much about the actual, like, bumps, I don't think. I think it's more about that this line has to clearly move along the trail. The fart cloud trail. Yes. I've never spent so much time with farts. Not sure I really thought this through. I did have a farting unicorn. Yes, exactly. What if I flipped it horizontally? Yeah, I tried that. It didn't look right. What did I do on Chowder? I directed it. I was one of the animation directors. Yeah, that was a good show. I really enjoyed that show, actually. It was a lot of fun. Sorry, it takes all my concentration to draw fart clouds, apparently. Well, no, to in between fart clouds, because it's a lot of work right there. It's a little, professional. Professional fart clouder. Oh, and Bat Monkey. Yeah, I tried doing that flipping thing before, and it didn't work because I've got them going forward, and then they go backwards, and then it just looks like they're doing this. Um, Everything you want. Yeah. Yep, that's my website. It's funny whenever I do this stream, I notice more people go there. It's like it has a spike the one day. Because, other than nobody really goes to that site unless they want to hire me or something. So it's kind of nice to see it see it gets a couple of hits. All right, let's see. Da-da-da. This is taking a little too long. I'm taking too long with my fart part. My fart part. All right, almost there. Almost. All right, so there's a second one. Let's see what that looks like. Well, that doesn't look good, but that's all right. Let's see what it looks like now. I might not actually have to do it another in between, but I'll try. All right, let's see. As long as I could just get a sense of forward motion, it does actually have a much better sense of that. All right, but clearly that helped it. So let's do it again. I wish there was a select all color tool. But there is not currently. Yeah, you can do the color thing, but where I can actually find each color, but it's not the same thing. Oh, what happened? Oh, there. All right, one more. And it's 2:04. So this hour is brought to you by banana. Because I'm hungry and I need a banana. And this one is brought to you by banana. And it might even be brought to you by a little peanut butter and banana. What's up? What's up, Bill? I am streaming right now as we speak. Ask him how he thought and he's drawing it too. Ask him how Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was. I'd be curious to hear that. So it's also brought to you by peanut butter because I like peanut butter and bananas mixed together. It's like nature's peanut butter and jelly, or nature's what is it? Nature's chocolate. No, that doesn't work. I don't know what it is. It's nature's something. All right. Oh man. Yep. He loved it, huh? Yeah, I want to go see it, but I hate watching films with people because they talk through the whole thing. And they bring their you know their McDonald's bags and they shake their popcorn buckets and stupid kids text all the time. I hate it. I just can't do it. I don't have the. Let's see. Wait. I don't have the mental capacity for it. So wait. All right. So hold on. Blue is before. Green is after. Okay. So blue is before. Green is after. So yeah. Blue is before. Green is after. Blue is before. Green is after. It's hard to do. Whoa. Hey, what's up, Bill? How you doing? Yeah, so it was great, huh? That's cool, man. You just saw it? You saw it too, Bat Monkey, and you didn't like it? Well, don't give anything away. I've heard that it was fantastic, and I've heard that it wasn't as good as the first. But that's hard to do, so I don't really care. Was it entertaining? Because I love those characters and I like spending time with those characters. So as long as I get to live in their world for a little while, I think I'll like it. I know my wife is excited to see it, which is kind of funny to me because she doesn't even she doesn't even follow any of the Marvel stuff. Although to be fair, I had no idea who Guardians of the Galaxy were before the movie, so I can't really say anything. Blue, green and blue. Bill is talking like you can hear him. he, yeah. No, that's exactly how I feel. I love the characters, so what do I care if? I mean, I just want to see them. I just well, like you know what what's another example of that was Lord of the Rings. I didn't care that you know that the Hobbit wasn't as great as like the first Lord of the Rings. I mean I guess I cared a little bit, but not enough to really make go like oh that one wasn't good. Oh. I liked visiting with them and I liked to see them all again and I was happy that we got to see Gandalf and I wish we had seen some of the other guys too, but I'm making this into a sandstorm. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we could continue seeing those movies. They could just make stuff up, and I'd be like, all right, I'm in. Do it. Let's watch it. I will go see every one of them. Because I think that's the thing. I care more about the character itself. And so I'm happy to when they make a film. Like I like that movie John Wick is good. I prefer them making sequels. I want to see the if I like the character, I want to see the character more than once. Don't give me one film and then never do it again, or wait 10 years, because then I don't care. 10 years later, you're already dead to me. All right, let's see. How does this look now? Whoa, what? That looks like crap. And in a way it is, isn't it? Because it is a fart cloud. What'd you do today? Well, there's still another one? Thought I... Oh, the last one. Alright, now... Yeah, see, that looks a lot more like it's actually moving. Alright, cool. Now, I've already got all three of them there. So now let's turn down... Hold on. Let's turn down the opacity on a couple of these. I think. No, not that much. Like that. Maybe. I'm not sure I want to do that, but... I think that works well enough for this. Yeah, that works well enough. Alright. Yeah, crap cloud. One ring to fart them all. That's funny. Alright. Have a little more peanut butter. Because it's good for you. Right. Right. Yeah. I'm missing some teeth color here. Oh, it's just one. Alright, so now what? I don't know. Alright, so now he's gonna stop. First things first, turn that off. Let's do the drawing. There. And I'll probably have him rotate around a little bit. There. Alright, so let's just do the drawing. Wait. Oh, it's right here. Alright. Hold on. Get rid of the box. And let's draw the character. And then we'll go back in time. And in between it. Wait. Yeah, I guess that's right. Let's see. Do some of you guys work with Mike? I don't know. I don't think anybody works with me here. I know that Karen and Bill are out here though. They're in LA. But I think that's it. If he'd let me. Well, you know, you guys are all talented in your own right. Thank you, Dave. It was good. I love this combination. It's like, what is it? It's the peas and carrots of food. Of I don't know. I still can't figure out what it is. Thank you for processing strokes, Animate. Really not a fan of you, though. What are you doing there, buddy? Is it really going to crash on me? Would his pupils still spin around his eyes as a secondary motion? Yeah, I think they would. Of course, now I don't know whether or not this is actually going to work. I think I just crashed this. Which is odd because it never did that before. I've seen people complain about this function, but it never happened to me. And now suddenly it is. Okay, that's fantastic. Maybe if I just wait. Maybe I will wait. I'll just eat my banana and wait. Maybe I will. I am. What? Peanut butter pizza? Wow. Peanut butter hot dog? Oh, man. Oh, well. Yeah, that's right. I remember that when I went to lunch. Sorry, dude. It would have been nice to meet you in person. What the heck? All right, well, I'm glad it happened on the Adobe blog, the Adobe thing. And look, it's not crashed either. Hmm. What are you doing there, sunshine? Come on, man. Hook me up. Colin, do you remember what's going on with this? He would actually take him. Hmm. You had to go get some peanut butter, huh? Well, it's not dead, so I'm hesitant to crash it. Hmm. Well, now what do we do? Alright. Just gonna force quit it. Bye. Thanks for nothing. Jerk. Alright. Let's do it again. Oh, yeah. Well, at least we got the recover. Yeah, because 144, 211. You know what? I just hope that it remembers. It says that you do a third set of strokes that kick in before the second set of strokes are finished. Yeah, that makes sense, but that's just dumb. That should never have happened. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. Yes. Yeah, I haven't encountered it before either, but I've seen a lot of people say that it happens. Hey, what's up, Marco? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you for visiting our humble little animation thing, stream thing. Yeah, yeah, JPEGs and PNGs don't work very well in this program lately. Well, I don't use strokes with Animate either. I mean, I guess I do, but I'm just using the All right. Alright, looks like it saved decently enough. I can live with that. I can live with that. But now I'm a little irritated. Alright, well, let's save this as 16. Like that animate splash. It must not have been updated mine in a while. Yeah, actually, it is kind of cool. I don't know who drew it, but it's kind of neat. And one, although I wonder, was it actually drawn in Animate, or was it drawn in After Effects? Not After Effects. In try to do more than one thing at a time. Drawn in Illustrator is what I was going to say. All right, let's revisit this again. I've animated dozens and dozens of projects in this program and never encountered that. And this, this is the release too. I don't know. Guess I gotta draw slower. Let's see. Sorry, I still got remnants of a cold. Yeah, and yeah, I think I will do the eye thing because it's funny. Maybe something else too. I don't know. Like the ears. Probably have the ears settle. I thought it would be funny. Nah. All right. So let's just we'll add the ears as its own thing. No, that's all I use. Yeah. Remove the recovery part of the file name. Oh. Well, I just saved it as. Because then that way, otherwise, then I still have the 15. And now I've got 16. And then that way, if it gets corrupt, I'm not missing a file. You gotta be careful with Animate. It's a powerful tool, but it is and always has been buggy. Luckily, they do have things like that, the recovery tool, which significantly helps. Especially if you set it at a at a you set it to recover quickly and a lot. Let's see. Oh, and also, I wanted to mention to everybody watching here that we got Bill Drastel here with us, and he's a talented man. You should definitely, if you get the chance, watch him stream. He's got some beautiful character design skills. And you should watch him because you'll learn something. I wish I had time to watch him, but I'm just always too busy with work. I think that this is too long. Let's shorten it a little bit. Yeah, it's just rough, so I don't have to. All right, there. So now let's do another drawing. Whoa, what happened there? Ugh, hate that. There. All right. So now let's in between this. Whoa, no, don't want that. I just want this. Let's see. Yeah, definitely follow. Let's see. Yeah, I only use the brush tool. I don't use this. I started using them when I was having problems. I think most of this is associated with my Hackintosh, to be quite honest. I think you know what I want to do here. I think I'm gonna start him on this side, flop him. Whoa, whoops, not that way. Wait, what? Oh, I did it wrong. And then we'll in between him spinning around from this position. You know, I think that will work nicely. So we'll do an in between. And you know what? Because I'm doing this. Oh, hold on. Wait, what? Did I get rid of it? What happened? Yeah, I did. I'll do the eyes after he stops. Because I need to in between it. Alright, there we go. Now, let's do one halfway point. This is like a creating a character turnaround in a lot of ways. But I'm not liking that. Alright, well, I'm going to clean it up so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Bill's fun and talented. He has agreed to do streams later in the day so I can watch him. That's funny. Good. Yes, 1 hour, 26 minutes, 57 seconds. We've all been watching fart stuff. At least now we're back on character animation. That's a little better. This is like, this is one of the problems we had on Pinky and the Brain. That, like, you know, Brain or Pinky's nose was so big that it was really hard to, you couldn't do like a face on, or when he turned, you would actually lower his nose so that it didn't get in the way. But because you can't see his eyes this way. But you know what? I could probably cheat the nose a little bit. Not lower, but just thinner. And then you could see. Yeah, that works well enough. It's not great, but it works. I'll take it. But yeah, we had a lot of trouble with that on Pinky and the Brain. Because, you know, he turns his head, and then so halfway through, his nose would cover his eyes, which was kind of weird. And so there was some weird, you would get some weird in-betweens a lot. So you had to, like, not do a straight-on view. Which I think that's ultimately what I'm going to do. But I got to find the halfway point to do the in-between between the two. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm getting over the worst cold of my life. Like, literally the worst cold I've ever had. Because I don't get colds very often. But man, I'll tell you what. I didn't get this one. This one got me. Pinky did have a big nose. Yeah. Did I ever work on Ren and Stimpy? No. Karen and I are taking the kids to lunch. Great watching. All right, take care. See you later, Bill and Karen. Thank you for watching me. And I look forward to seeing Guardians of the Galaxy myself, but I will probably not go into the theater. My wife doesn't like to go to the movies with me. And I don't really like to go anyway because these days I can't have candy, so I don't want to go because you gotta have candy. And popcorn. I'm going to see my daughter's play tonight. She's in a play. You know what else? This is a little. She's actually not in the play. She's the assistant stage manager for the play. But it'll be interesting. It's going to be Hairspray, which I've never seen. So that'll be interesting. And no, Bat Monkey, I did not work on what do you call it? This still doesn't work for me. It has to be lower, actually. Not lower, but yeah, like that, actually. I think that's really what it needs. Anyway, no, I never worked on that show. I would have loved to have worked on it, but I've heard nothing but bad things about working with John Kay. That he's not very nice, and that he's not very kind, and that he yells a lot. He's like that. Who's that? That chef that yells at everybody all the time. He's like that. So I had a chance to go over to his studio once because he was looking for portfolio pieces, you know, to hire people. And I was like, I'm not going there. I don't want someone to tell me that I'm not good enough for them. I know how I am, and I know how good I am or not good. I don't need someone telling me for me. You should never listen to what someone else says. It's good to take criticism, but you know, only if it's constructive criticism and somebody's truly trying to help you. Just, you know, you don't have to take someone telling you your art sucks. Alright. We're getting there. This is a hard one, I guess. And this one too. I gotta make sure I put them between the legs, otherwise it'll look like this foot is still that same foot. I don't know if that makes any sense, but alright. Let's see. I think his head is a little too small here. Not too small, too thin. Oh, wait, whoops. There. suddenly coughing a lot. All right. So you're saying he reflected the character Ren? Yes, actually. Yeah. Gordon Ramsay, yes, thank you. Yeah, Hairspray, that'll be interesting. It's college based, but I imagine it's pretty good. Anyway, my daughter's the assistant stage manager because she wants to get into film. So she's, in film school, but she really loves theater. So we're entertaining that for the moment. And I mean, this is the city to do it. If you're gonna do that, this is the city. this was a this is a lot of work, and I'm gonna have to clean it all up too because I can't really use this. Let's see, that's this and this. Okay, so there's one in between here, and then one here. Oh, you know what I forgot? Forgot is only here at least. And that one doesn't have it, so that's fine. Alright, let's see. Actually, I don't think I need another. I don't know if I need an in between on the second one. Actually, I can just reuse this one. Alright, so let's clean this up, shall we? Clean it up, color it. Let's lock this layer so I can't draw on it. Hate that. Alright. Said work was late. Yeah, work was late a lot. Yeah, he wasn't a very nice man. And it's really a shame too because he's uber talented. I don't know if you guys have ever looked at his like his caricatures, but just gorgeous. Just like he does like celebrity caricatures. And he's just so brutal with them, but they're so good. Let's see. John K. Caricatures. Yeah, he's really good at this. Like, I mean, it's obvious who those two people are, and yet they're very caricatured. I mean, you know who that is too. That, that looks great. She's a pretty lady, and they did a good job. He did a great job making her look goofy. Obama and is that Oprah? No, no, no. That's his wife. I don't know who these are. It's funny though. I know who she is. Britney Spears. And she's pretty. He makes him so ugly. It was great. I don't know who that is. That's great. Goldie Hawn. That's Vince Vaughn. That must be Jennifer Aniston. Anyway, genius stuff. should definitely look it up. Look him up. If you want to see great caricatures, that dude's got him. That's why he's such a jerk, because he can be, because he's so talented. Usually your wife is food shopping about this time. She broke the routine. Yeah. Right, Ren and Stimpy's school of animation. They never draw the same face twice. Yep, that's actually true. They call that off-model show. And yes, my wife is not. Um, she was exercising, so I don't know what she's doing. She may still come down. What do I got? I got like an hour left. She's probably waiting, and then we'll go get something to eat. It's usually what we do. But yeah, you're right. It is unusual that she didn't go shopping. Did you ever see, going back to John K., anybody ever see Ripping Friends? It was a show that he did, I think, for Fox. And it was about these superheroes, but it wasn't really about superheroing as much as it was about them all living together and the idiosyncrasies of that. It wasn't a great show, and it was really poorly animated, but the designs were gorgeous. And I think it wasn't really well animated because they animated it, and he's known for taking college kids or artists that want to learn how to animate, and then he pays them hardly anything, and then he gives them work, and then they get credit, and then they move on, and he's really trained a lot of people, and they're willing to work for next to nothing to work with him and the John K. School, I guess. I told him once, because I've spoken to him. I said, you ought to start a real school, man. And he didn't answer me, because we were instant messaging on Facebook. For some reason, I don't know why, I think he's the one that talked to me. I don't remember why. He was nice to me though. I mean, he wasn't mean to me. All right. My my Cintiq starts to get hot after a while. So I've invented this brand new way of fixing that, because my arm starts to get sticky. So I took like a sock, and then I can do it without it happening. I'm not really sure why it's doing that. I don't know if it's on its way out, because I bought it used, so I don't know the real shelf life of it. But it never used to do this, and now it's decided to start doing it. Like, I just need to like upgrade everything, but everything is so expensive. After my operation that I had, I wiped out my savings for now. So, but now I'm back to work and doing all kinds of stuff, and freelance and whatnot. Oh yeah, adult party. No, actually, that wasn't what I was talking about. That's a different thing. That was on Adult Swim. No, it was called The Ripping Friends. Look it up. You can see it. And everybody looks like Kirk Douglas. Because he's such a fan of Kirk Douglas. So they all look like Kirk Douglas. And if you don't know who he is, because you're too young, he's a very famous 50s and 60s uh, actor. and he was Michael Douglas's father, and he might actually be too young to even know who Michael Douglas was, but he was another famous actor. It's funny I've gotten to this point in my life where I know all these things that people don't know just because I'm older than them. It's a very strange place to be, let me tell you. Ah, the earlier part of your stream is already viewable. I made a screen recording of what you were doing. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. And see, you are too young, Dave. See? Yeah. Well, now you know who I was talking about, though. Kirk Douglas had a very unique face. He was one of the things he was known for being in was a film called Spartacus. So I don't know if you've ever heard of Spartacus, but it's like a old classic, and it was basically, if I'm not mistaken, unless yeah, it was. It was about a centurion Roman guard that is in that he's at Jesus's execution, and he ends up fighting. They're riding chariots, and he's like fighting his brother or something. I don't know. I've never seen the. I have seen the original, but I don't remember it. And I've seen they remade Spartacus. Whoa, it's weird. This tip is going bad. You always tell when it's going bad because it starts leaving little bits of paint behind, like this. Anyway, now it shouldn't do it. And it does not. Well, thank you for looking at that, Colin. Appreciate that. Because, you got to know what's going on with it. Because that's not the first time that people have seen that. Yeah. Oh, come on. He's still alive? Huh. My Cintiq is always warm. I did disassemble it and blew it clean, which seems to help. Oh. Oh, maybe. Huh. I've done a lean ring. See, now this just crashed again. He was 80 when you were born. Wow. Yeah, it's a Stanley Kubrick film. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it crashed again. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm gonna have to take a screen capture of that, and send it to the guys, because that's a deal breaker in my book. um, so I don't know. I don't know. Should I wait for this? I'm not sure what to do, because I don't. Oh wait, does it say what's going on here? Looks like it does. Anonymous namespace. It does actually say what's going on. They will have my screen recording. I can record this case too. Yeah, please, because that renders it unusable, man. I mean, I wish there was a way, like, if I could just get out of it. Okay, fine. If this is gonna happen, there should be a way that you could back out of that and say it's processing strokes. If you hit escape, then it cancels the processing of the strokes. You could open the other recovery file in a different version. Yeah, I could, but I don't have the other. I don't have every version. I've got Animate CC, I've got the pre-release, and I've got CS6, and CS6 is garbage in comparison. I don't think I have anything else other than that. All right. Well, let's. Last time I waited a little too long. I'm not gonna do that again. But the odd thing is that it didn't crash. It's not crashing. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. All right. Well, pre-release would do. It's just to give this version time. Oh, I see. Well, I didn't want to start up the pre-release because I guess if I don't use the features, it'll be all right. Let's see. Adobe, Capoodle, and see. All right, so here's the recover. So, what happens if I open the recovery? Well, I can show it because I'm not going to show anything that it does differently. It doesn't do anything. Everything is under the hood. Oh, no, but you know what? If you remember, Colin, this file won't open in the pre-release. It never does. So I'm just. Oh, it did. Whoa, it did. Wait. Hold on. Which one is this? Oh, it's still processing. All right. So nah. All right. Let's see. Just curious what it's doing. It's taking up a lot of my resources, though. I'll tell you that. All right. Ah. All right. So, well, I've got everything except the cleanup. So I gotta like redo the cleanup. Thanks. All right. Well, that's fantastic. Gotta love that. See, it's totally not crashed. It's just hung somehow. Do a save as 17. Um. All right. Well. All right. Save as. This is to recover. Recover. Hey, what's up, Squishy Fox? How you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for visiting. We're having some technical difficulties at the moment with Animate. All right. Well. All right. I'm just gonna force quit it. Start over again. I'm just gonna have to animate or save a lot. Oh wait, dang it! Okay. Yeah, stop it. Okay, thank you. See, I have to open it with this version. Sure. All right. This is awesome. We definitely got to tell the Adobe guys about this. Cause, and I remember I'll have to look afterwards. There's a bunch of people complaining about that feature or whatever it is. It's processing the strokes. It's definitely not right. Okay, so thank you. Well, we were doing good. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. My wife loves that film. Okay, let's just redo what I already did. Yes, please. Although, you know what, to be honest, this is clean enough. This doesn't really matter that much. The only one I have to definitely change, like that one's clean enough too. It's really this, nope, not even this one. Well, I'll fix this. Okay. And this one I even cleaned up too. Yeah, you know what? Alright, fine. I just really want to be done with this thing. Animating it forever. Alright. Whoa. Let's save it again. Go back and... Oh, I did fix the nose, didn't I? Didn't I fix the nose? Oh, well, yeah, see, this one's kind of crappy. Let's redraw this one. Well, you know what? If you watch my streams, at least you see that you're not alone when you have problems with computers. I'm not the only one. You're not the only one. I guess that's what I meant. Does any you guys play computer game or video games, right? It's funny when I play video games. If I play them enough, like Fallout and Skyrim and stuff, particularly Fallout, like suddenly like a location will just pop into my head as if it was like a real memory. It's weird how it does that. Like I'll just remember one particular area that I went to, and I don't remember the fighting or anything like that. I just remember the location, like walking up to this one building or going inside the building, or strange. I had that a lot with what is it? Oh, what's that game? Fear is one, and then Half-Life. Those I really had a lot of, I don't know, like flashbacks of going to these places. Weird. I don't know. Does anybody else ever have that? Well, I don't know. Maybe none of you play video games. I'm apparently a bit old to play video games, but because nobody I know plays them. That's, my age and my circle. Everybody thinks they're silly. I love them. I haven't played in a while though. I gotta get back to it. It's kind of a time waster. So I mean, that's one of the reasons why I don't. I could be animating, or I could be doing this. Wait. All right. Let's see. Playing through Fallout New Vegas. Oh yeah. You could see the teeth had finished smoothing before the dialogue came up, so it shouldn't have had anything outstanding to smooth. Yeah, I really don't understand it, but I'm not the only one. Do you ever want to make a game? Yeah, I would love to make a game. And I loved Fallout New Vegas as well. It was a great game. I've been playing Fallout 4 probably, what, for a year now? Since the thing came out. And I'm still playing it because there's all the downloadable content. I only played through, I don't, oh, here. Is this, I think this is what you meant, Bat Monkey. Um, anyway, yeah, I'd love to make a video game, but, you know, these days it's not as easy as it sounds. You can make like a Flash game or something, but that's not really. Oh, fix the nose, you said. I'm not like Colin. I can't program stuff to save my life. I mean, I don't know, maybe I could figure it out, but yeah, this is not the best drawing, but yeah, you won't notice it. You won't really. Clean it up just a little bit. I wouldn't do this for a client. You know, I would clean it all up, but with myself, I don't really care as much. All right. Ugh. There's a lot of gloopy stuff going on here. I really should clean this up. But I just want to. I did clean it up once already. Minecraft. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I played a lot of Halo and Borderlands. I never played Borderlands. I heard it's good, but I've never played it. I have to try it. It's a sandbox game, right? Because that's kind of one of the things. Like I've gotten to the point where I love those sandbox games, and I can't bring myself to play anything else. Because the thing that I like, look at that. Why is it doing that? All right. No, I can't leave it like this. These are too rough. It's just too rough. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to clean these up after all. I'm just gonna have to save frequently. I have that. Where's that one? That one tool I had. It was like an auto save thing. Where is that? I had it. Flash utilities. Flash extensions. Date modified. Auto. What? Autosave. There it is. Oh, but it's an MXP file. Don't I have ZXP? Okay, well, not gonna waste my time on that. But I'll have to set that up. Cause yeah. You need an autosave on here. There used to be one, and then they got rid of it for that backup. I'm not as happy about that. All right. Woo. Yeah, save. Yes, that's a good idea. And I will. As soon as auto recovery is done. But you know what I need to do? I need to save it as 17. I'm opened the other one. Um, let's just call it 18, and then that way I've got 17 as well. Easier. But yes, I am saving. All right. Here we go. I've been talking with the school that I teach at about maybe teaching a new class that's going to be about how to develop your own show for television. You know, develop like an animated pitch for networks. We'll see. I don't know. One of the things that is like, I would have to do it on a Friday night, and I don't know if I really want to commit my Friday nights to teaching. So I think I probably will not do that, which is a shame because I've taught that class before, and it's a fun class to teach. Now, I think that line is too thick. Is it? Come on. No, it's not. All right, good. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'd like to teach it. I taught it at, and yeah, you know who Steven Silver is. He's a friend of mine. And he had a school for a while. He still has like a private school sort of thing, where like it's more one-on-one. And so I taught at his school once for one semester, but his school is now closed. Those that know must teach. I think students feel giving up their Friday nights. Well, exactly. See, I don't want to be subjected to that. Now, if we could have like a keg there or drink, then maybe it would be fun. But you can't do that. I used to do this thing on my own Twitch channel. It was called Drinking and Drawing with Mike Milo. And that was fun. Me and my wife would just sit and talk while I was drawing something or animating something, and we'd just drink. It was fun, actually. But, you know, I only have so much free time, and I draw all week. I don't really want to draw all weekend unless I have to, or if I'm getting paid for it. Kegger animation with Mike Milo. Yeah, I think so. Well, you know they have like they do have what do they call it? Um, pub crawling or drawing crawling or something like that, where it's like you go to different bars and then everybody just sits and talks and draws. Well, that's fun. I've never done that, but it sounds like that would be fun. So the thing is that it's been my experience that most artists don't really drink. A lot of them I know don't drink. They're like, no, I really don't drink. So it kind of defeats the whole purpose of the idea. I guess or at least it might be that just that my generation doesn't drink so much anymore. They're all they all have medication they're taking. All right. I had wanted to get through this scene, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna. Well, at least I'm done. I'm actually done with the farting from now on. So I'm kind of glad about that. Well, oh, what is my brush size? Um, number 3, the third one. You can I can set it to zoom with the stage too. So it's actually a size 6 is what it is. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'll teach that class. If I can get them to do it during the week, I would teach it. But I don't know if I don't know. I don't think I want to give up my Friday night. Sometimes there's something going on, and sometimes there isn't. Like last night, I went out and hung out with friends, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to give up every Friday night because if I do it once, it's a standard class then, and then it's really just giving up one day of my weekend, and I kind of need my weekend, to recharge. I used to teach this class at the union, our animation guild union, and it was all weekend for 3 weekends in a row, and it was like from 9 to 4 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, and that really tired me out. But they paid me like stupidly well, so I did it. And then the next semester, the next year, they had new people take over, and they didn't want to pay me as much. And I was like, yeah, well, you know what? I can't do the same job for half the price. So I said no. But I still teach Storyboard Pro at this class, this school called Studio Arts, which is a great school, actually. Of course, you got to be local. I've actually tried to talk them into doing, like online classes, and they didn't want to. We'll see. Let's see. How do you set it to zoom with the stage? Under properties, there's brush shape, zoom size with stage. It's just right there. If you've got the brush tool invoked, so if you've got it selected, you can it will automatically do it. That's one of the weirdest things about Animate, or really Flash, was that because they started the zoom with stage in Animate, not really in Flash, I don't think. But it was always a strange choice that it didn't zoom with the stage. So, in other words, if you're not sure what we're talking about, if I zoom out, if I field out a little bit further, the brush would actually change size, not stay the same pixel size. It would actually get larger. It's weird. Thank you, Eric Thomas, for showing him where that is. Okay, let's save again. Did it save? No. I had to think about it. What's your favorite type of nib to use on your Wacom pen? Actually, the ones that I like um, are the felt pens. I mean, the felt tips. They're actually made out of like compressed felt. I like them the best because they're, and I actually didn't realize I didn't have one of those. I thought it was a little squirrely. This is a regular, the regular plastic nib. I really don't like those. This has a lot more drag, and you can get them easily. Just do a search on. I mean, the one I mean is the felt tip ones. They're like, it's called like hard felt pen nib, something like that. And you can get it easily. Just Amazon has them. You can get like a pack of 6 or something. It comes in a little baggie about this big. They're those are my favorites because there's just a little bit more drag on the screen, like a real pen, and those, like the regular plastic ones are squirrely. Like you just don't really have control of your line so much, and I don't like that. All right, I think this is the last drawing because now that I'm at the halfway point, I can just flop it. So I go back and color all these. I will at least get that done. It's 3:18. I still got, what, 40 minutes left. So yeah, I might actually finish this scene. Who knows? Because all I need is this, and I need to animate the man now running away. And then he comes back, his hand comes back in, grabs him, and yanks him off screen. And then we go outside. That's going to be a fairly easy scene to do. He's just going to fly in the air, and then he lands. Oh, I was wrong. There is one more fart that I have to do, because he farts again when he lands. And oh, and then he talks. This will actually be the first lip sync scene in the film. He says something like, well, that went south fast. It'll be it's the only lip synced line in the whole film. So that'll be interesting. It should be easy. But that'll be next week. Most likely. So if you want to see some lip sync next week, tune in. I love lip syncing. Actually, it's one of my favorite things to do. And in Animate, it makes it easy to do too. So it's kind of fun. I mean, you have to draw all the parts, but then you can use the frame picker, which is one of the newer features in Animate, to see all of the different mouth positions, and then you can animate quickly in it. It's great. It's a great program. If it didn't crash all the time. Be awesome. Actually, it hasn't been doing that. That's a new thing in 5.1. It didn't do it in 5 that I saw. Hey Mike, what you? Oh, yeah, I already answered that. All right, so I'm up to date now. Let's see. What do you have your whack on pressure sensitivity set to? I think it's just standard. Current pressure, yeah, it's just exactly the way it is. Just the the default center. I could customize it, I suppose, but I don't want it to be sensitive. This just works fine for me. I don't want any surprises when I'm drawing. Draw me exactly what I put down on paper or the stroke that I used. All right. All right, let's color him in quickly. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Oh, come on. Really, for that tiny little line? There. That's much better. I'm glad that I took the time to color this. I mean, to clean this up. It's just a better drawing. Better series of drawings. I mean, I'm lazy, but I can't be that lazy. Actually, I'm not lazy at all. How many people animate an entire film? Live. But, alright, so that's the last one for that one. Let's see. I need the gray for his body. Let's do it. Quickly. Alright. Let's go back. There. This gray, this. Oh, wait, oops, hold on. He's a little off model. I'm doing my best impression of John K. drawings. Oh well, it doesn't. I don't really think it matters that much in the scheme of things. So I'm all about the scheme of things, you know. It's the first thing I think about when I get up in the morning. What is the scheme of things today? I don't really. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's the one thing I forgot. Dang it. He's got the, well, you know, I could logically, you know what I could do? He's got his bow tie. Forgot about the bow tie that he has on his neck. But I could just animate it. Yeah, I'll just put it on him. It'd be easier. You guys are supposed to watch out for me, man. Why didn't any of you say anything? Come on. Nobody noticed. I didn't notice. Oh well. The problem is, it's not going to be easy to do either. Whoa, what happened there? How did I miss that? I don't know. Alright. Let's do a little bit bigger. Forgot the hair and yeah, I did. Thank you. Run, Forrest, run. You're right. Can I show the short? Yeah, sure, I can do that. Let me just finish this action. Let me just finish coloring this stuff in. I got time. And then I will show it. Although it will pause in a couple of places because I'm beating Animate up by making such a long film. So it's probably part of the reason why I'm having trouble with the program. sometimes. Alright, last thing. But yeah, I'm happy to show the film. It's coming out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it, actually. Alright. Okay, well, he doesn't have his... Let's add here. Add one here, one here, one here. Alright. Now, I just gotta... Now, I'll copy these frames. And then I will flop each drawing. So that... Oh, well, I also have to reverse them. So, let's do that. Wait. I did it wrong. Reverse frames. Oh, I hate that. Okay. Auto recovery that's relatively useless. Does he have ears? Yes, he does. Actually, you put... Oh, thank you very much, Colin. I appreciate that. What's my smoothing set? It's just the default. Yes, he does have ears. I just haven't drawn them yet because I wanted them to flop a little bit. Alright, and hold on. I did that twice. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so now this one I gotta flop. This one I gotta flop. And this one I gotta flop. But I've also got to... And now I've got to slide this over. And there. Whoa. That actually doesn't look too good. Maybe it is. Maybe it should be on ones. Alright, hold on. What are we doing here? Why isn't that working? Oh, is it? What the heck? Where is it? Remove frames. Remove frames. Remove frames. Remove frames. Remove frames. Alright. There. That works. Now let's add one overshoot. Yeah, that works. Alright. Yeah, it did. I know. The auto recovery did. I know. It still makes me angry. Alright, so let's watch the whole thing, alright? If anybody's interested. You guys are the ones that asked for it, so I imagine you are. Alright, so let's just... Okay, here's the entire cartoon. Like I said, it's going to pause in a couple of places because... Yeah, actually, I could probably fix that. Yeah, see, it pauses because these backgrounds really significantly mess up. Hey, what's up, Loft Ace? How you doing, man? Thanks for visiting. Alright, hold on. We're about to watch this film that I've been animating for quite some time, actually. Alright, so it does it right here, too. Okay. Alright. It's gonna do it one time, I know. Alright, ready? Here's the film so far. We're getting close. They are vector BGs. Actually, they're vector, but then they're PNGs. They were drawn with vector. A buddy of mine, Eric Scott Fisher. You can see his work at ericscottfisher.net. Actually, he did all the backgrounds for me. He's a very talented man. So yeah, they were all done in Illustrator and then imported into Animate, but they tend to bog Animate down when it's playing live. It works fine when you export the whole film, but that takes too long. All right, so here's the film so far.
Well now, what do we have here? Ragamuffin. How quaint. Good doggy, good doggy.
Colin, you notice I fixed the
Well,
shadow.
we don't typically give handouts to the poor, on principle. But
Could've
let
fixed
me
that.
see what's in the trash. Here we go. Caboodle, silly dog, give that food back. You rascal, you. So you want to take the food out to the poor alley kittens? Fine, fine. I have heard it said charity is for the dogs.
Alright, this is where it should pause for a second while it loads this background, so I'll go back. Alright, hold on. The rain makes it do that. Yep, there's another one. Hold on. I don't know why. I'd like to fix that. I gotta fix that too. He's gotta bark.
Great man, get a hold of yourself. It's a fart Mageddon!
So that's where I got. Right? Hold on though. That's as far as I got. So wait, here. So here, I'll stop it right there and you can see the rest of the film. This is what's left. So he lands, man grabs him.
Well, that went south fast. Back to quinoa for you, doggy.
And that's it. So, that's where we are. I've animated almost all of this. Actually all of it on the Adobe Stream. And we just noticed the teeth have to be fixed. Anyway, yeah, and that's right. Matt Guyver's up next. You gotta stay and watch him. He always works in Illustrator. Does some great stuff. Should definitely watch him. Let's see, it was just that one. Yep, looks like it. Oh, see, I still have this one as 2. It's weird. How did I manage that? I don't know. Oh, and that's strange. Oh, there it is. All right. Let's see. Oh. He disappeared. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Artsy Leanna and Fly Phoenix. I appreciate that. Yeah, it works. You know, yes, it could be better. It could be higher quality, absolutely, but I don't know. I just messing around. Oh wait, what happened to my? That's weird. Why is? Wait, does he not have one? Oh, I guess I forgot it on this one. It's the white of his highlight on his nose missing in that last one. Of course, it's the one that I did multiple uses of. Alright, so what I wanted was one overshoot the other way. So there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now, where does he start? A man comes in, grabs him, right there. Okay. Oh, I need his ears first. Alright, well, let's do that. So now I know where he is. And I need to put his ears in there. Oh, and you know what else I was going to do? I was going to add his, wait, this is too big. Sorry I'm coughing so much, guys. See, and this is why I did them as their own layer, because they're going to be different in going this way, even though I'm reusing the artwork. See, there's a method to my madness. It's this secondary action stuff that always makes a big difference. And make a good scene or a bad scene look good. Makes a big difference. So now, let's... So now he's gonna... Let's see, what's this? So I'll add this. All right. All right. And do a couple extras because this will continue past what that would do. What time is it? Oh, we're getting down to the wire now. Let's see. All right. Just about done. So even these take a long time. Right. All right. Let's see, how's that look? That works. It might work better if these were on twos. Let's see. And yeah, that does look better. Yep, that totally looks better. All right, so now I gotta color them in. Paint behind. Let's see. Oh wait, whoops. All right. So now let's go through, fill them in. Oh no. But we lock this so that I don't have that problem again. Animation's a very tedious process, as you're seeing. There's a lot of steps to it. Takes a long time. I've found it to be extremely rewarding, but it's a lot of work. Hmm. Did I not color that in? I don't know. And this goes too far. You guys are so quiet. I guess because I'm quiet. Or I'm just boring. But, which I think is probably part of it. Alrighty, I'm out. I have to go to family dinner. Take care, Bat Monkey. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, man. Enjoy your dinner. I guess just you know, it's so tedious. It's hard to watch. Hmm. So what are you gonna do today, Matt Guyver? What are you gonna work on? I'm sure some cool stuff. Alright. Let's see what that looks like. Yep, that works great. Okay, cool. Alright. Now, I will probably get one more, maybe one or two more drawings in. We'll do this pose. Let's see. Yeah, I'll get this one in. And I'll slide it down all in between it. Probably. Let's see. Oh, oh. Hold on. Alright. Take care, man. Thank you very much, Doug, for sitting with me. I appreciate it. I really do. And you have a nice weekend as well. He knows what's coming. It's like, Alright. More drawings. Then I'm out. Was it 10 of? Time for tiki and drawing? Yeah. I wish I was going to the tiki bar today. I'm not going there. Maybe after. But probably not. That's usually a Sunday thing. Last week, oh boy. Last week was a little crazy. We met up with this friend and he was on like a mission to just annihilate himself. He was drinking like 2 margaritas at a time. We were like, dude, chill out. And he wouldn't. And all of a sudden, we're sitting at the table because we went there. We went to this tiki place, then we went to another place that had live music, and then we went to this Mexican restaurant, and he drank way too much, and all of a sudden he gets up, and you could tell he's not gonna make it to the bathroom to throw up. So he so I got up and helped him, and oh man, he purged. There was some serious purgage. Great guy though, really, he's a really good, nice man. He just drank too much. It was funny. We were having a lot of fun though. Maybe I'm not supposed to talk about that on the Adobe stream. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably fine. I didn't say anything dirty. He actually, this should probably be a little more to the side. There. Alright. Well, I got 8 minutes left. I'll probably get one more drawing. Maybe two. I gotta get an antic in here. He needs a little anticipation before he does his look up. So he's gotta go like, but I don't know if I'll get to that this week. Now I'm determined to finish this film though, because, you know, because I can. But I've still got another couple of weeks left. My Cintiq is on fire. It's tired of drawing. It's like, I'm done. Let's stop, please. Please, sir. Please let me stop. Alright. It works. So let's do a little in between here. Let's see, a little. Wait, hold on. There. Alright, now I'll draw this just to get it right, and then I'll lower it so that he can lower his body. Then that way I'm tracing it so it's all right. Hmm. How about this? There. All right. Now, gotta lower this. Bend his neck the other way. Wait, you know what? Even better. Take this first. Slide it down a little bit. Erase this. Now we'll connect his neck the opposite way. There. And now, take the whole piece and lower it down a little bit. So now he's got like a little anticipation going, and I didn't have to work too hard refiguring the drawing. It's all about cheating. Cheat as much as I possibly can in animation. Right, 4 more minutes. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, so I don't need that. Alright. I might have to go see Guardians of the Galaxy tomorrow. Maybe. Might have to talk my wife into that. Alright. There. Alright, so now... Yeah, see, that works nicely. I need one more dent in between. So let's do... I got 2 minutes left. I'm not going to get this done. Oh well. That's alright. Probably finish it off screen. Thanks, Swami. Appreciate it. Thanks for monitoring me for whatever, super mod. We got less than a minute left. All right, guys. Thank you very much for those who watched. I appreciate it. I will be on next weekend, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. I will continue doing this, and I'm gonna finish this sucker. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye bye. Or not the rest. Enjoy next week. I'll see you next Saturday. Bye.